was looking like a fool when I met you. All covered.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. I purposely sometimes I set my alarm at 4 o'clock so I'd have an extra hour to get ready and film for you, and oh my gosh, you guys, it has been crazy. I have been trying to set my camera up. My room upstairs, it's like my bedroom's downstairs, my beauty room is upstairs, but the ventilation in this room is horrible, so it's really hot in here. I couldn't get my camera to work in one location. For some reason, the lighting, it was just going all wacky with my camera. I'm not sure what was going on, so I switched it over here. So without further ado, I am dedicated to you guys to get this video up because I need to tell you my Sephora recommendations as well as the items that I picked up for the Sephora summer sale. So you guys know I am here for you. I am dedicated. So the first part of the video, I'm going to be doing a haul for you guys, just showing you guys what I picked up. I picked up a couple of things I've been eyeing, and then the second part of the video is going to be my recommendations of items that I currently own that I love, that you guys have to have and you have to take advantage. So for those of you that are new to my channel, make sure to hit that little subscribe button, and if you want to see what items I picked up in the Sephora summer sale as well as my recommendations, then keep watching. Okay guys, so today is Tuesday. It is Tuesday morning. So the sale started yesterday for Rouge. They could get 20% off. VIB starts today where you can get 15% off. It goes through the 27th. This is a great time to shop, not only for items that you need to stock up on, but also those items that you've been eyeing that might be a little bit luxury, that are kind of expensive, but it gives you a chance to save the 15 or 20% off. So let's get right into it. A lot of these items are items that I needed and I wanted to stock up on. So let's start with the first item. This is a necessity for me. It is by Purity. This is the cleanser. I've been using this for years. It does such a great job of just removing all of my makeup without really leaving a residue. Now I do wear a lot of makeup, so this doesn't necessarily take everything off. I still will use a makeup wipe, you know, after that to get off the remaining makeup, but this is so good. It's very gentle on your skin. It is $24, but again, you'll get the 15 or 20% off. A lot of times I will stock up on this at Christmas time because on Black Friday they will have a sale where it's $15 for a large one, but I ran out. I already went through that, so I thought I would pick this up. The next item I picked up is actually something for my skin. Now, as I get older, I'm really trying to take care of my skin. In other words, I'm trying to stay out of the sun. I'm trying to make sure that I use moisturizers. I'm trying to make sure I use serums, just because I can really notice a difference in my skin as I'm getting older. So there was a product that I had used in the past, but for whatever reason I got away from it, and then I switched over to using the Kiehl's Midnight Concentrate, which I do still love. But I had forgotten about this bad boy right here. This is the Sunday Riley Power Couple Kit, a Total Transformation Kit, Good Genes. So it comes with a lactic acid treatment, and then you also get a sleeping oil. So this just makes your skin feel so smooth when you wake up in the morning, and I really notice the difference that it has diminished my wrinkles. But this is a good time to buy this. It's $85 for the duo, plus you get the 20% off. So it's a really good time to stock up. This is something that it's not super exciting, but I am really trying to take care of my skin. So now is a good time for me to buy this. I just really love this. And like I said, I feel like it does wonders for my skin. Okay, so the next item I picked up was once again something I need, something I can't live without, and I'm running out of it, and is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I have to be honest with you, I notice such a difference in my makeup if I don't use this setting spray. Like, my makeup just locks in place all day. Now, I have really oily skin. I know I've mentioned that before, and this just does an amazing job of keeping me matte from morning all the way to the evening. So I usually my work schedule will be about 7 to 3, so I wake up at 5 a lot of times, so my makeup has to be on all day, and a lot of times I'll find that after I get home, after I go to the gym, my makeup will still be in place. Actually, I had my neighbor the other day say to me, "How is your makeup still in place? How are you not sweating?" And I think that this is definitely the reason. I notice that my makeup will shift if I don't use this. This is so good. But this size right here, this is $33, but again, you can save the 15 or 20%, so that's why it is a necessity for me. So now is a good time to buy perfumes. I'm pretty well stocked up on perfumes, but there was a perfume that I hadn't purchased that I had my eye on, so I thought I would buy a travel size of it. And the item I'm talking about is this is Replica Beach Walk. So speaking of the beach, I am getting ready to leave for the beach soon, so I thought it would be a good time to pick up this. This is just a small travel size. It's $28. Obviously, you get the discount with the sale, but this just puts you at the beach, hence the name Beach Walk. But it reminds me a lot of the Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, which I love, but I would say that one is a lot stronger and it's a lot more potent. This one is not quite as strong, but I just absolutely love it. It just smells so good. It has such a nice scent, and it definitely, if you close your eyes, it gives you that nostalgic feeling of being at the beach. It's just such a great scent. So now is a really good time to buy perfume. They have a lot of times all of the major perfumes they'll have in travel sizes, but I don't like the roller balls. I like to have the sprays. I just feel like the sprays last on you a little bit longer other than the roller balls. So I wanted to pick up this. Again, it is Replica Beach Walk, but they do have a lot of different scents by Replica, but Beach Walk is the one that I really, really like. Okay, let's get into the makeup. I have 4 items to share. The first item is actually an item for my mom. So my mom's birthday was about a week ago, and we are celebrating her birthday by taking her out to dinner, you know, when we go to the beach coming up. So one of the items that I always get her every year is the Marc Jacobs Moon Glow. So I'm not going to swatch this for you just because it is for her, but she loves it. I got her turned onto this probably, oh my gosh, it's been years, and now she stocks up ever since. But the Marc Jacobs glosses are a little bit pricey, you guys. They are $28, but with the 20% off you can get it for $22, so you can't beat that. So let me show you what it looks like. Again, oh, I want to be careful that I don't rip the packaging, and you know what, that kind of looks like what I'm doing. So hold on, let me not open it from this end. Right, so these are beautiful, beautiful lip glosses, and I would say Moon Glow and Sugar Sugar are some of the best nudes. They go on nice and opaque, they go on so buttery and creamy, and this is really good. This is the lightest nude. My mom loves this one. I prefer Sugar Sugar, but this one is beautiful too, and like I said, I would normally swatch it for you, but because it is a gift for her, I'm not going to swatch it. But again, you can get this for $22 now when it would normally be $28. Okay, I have 3 more products to try to show you. I have an eyeshadow palette, a highlighter, and then a new foundation. Okay, so for new foundations, I was actually torn between 3 that I wanted to pick up. There's one by Pretty Vulgar. I saw Tati Westbrook review it, and it looked really good, but they didn't have it in stock in my Sephora. The second one was the It Cosmetics. This was the matte CC cream, but I've been using the other It Cosmetics cream, and I've really been liking it. I actually have it on my skin today. It just feels nice and lightweight, so I thought I didn't need that. So the one that I did end up picking up is actually, I'm taking it old school, and I'm going back to Bare Minerals. This is the Bare Pro Performance Wear Powder Foundation. So, as I've told you before, I really have oily skin, so I have a hard time sometimes finding foundation that won't move around. So that's why sometimes the powder foundations can be good for me, and this one is really buildable. So if you want kind of more of a sheer finish, you can get that, or if you want more of a full coverage finish, you can just kind of layer it up. But I've seen a couple people talk about this. Again, this is a really, really old product, and it's not something that I've ever tried, so I wanted to pick it up and try it out. So just like usual, like I usually do in the haul, I will show you what I get, and then I'll do a future video kind of testing out all the items I did pick up, so that way you guys can kind of see how they wore. So I'm really excited to try this. I've never tried it before, but I have a couple of my friends who have tried it who said it's really good, so I'm really excited, and I hope it works well for my skin. But it was narrowed down between this one, the Pretty Vulgar, and then the other It Cosmetics one, but because they didn't have that one, the Pretty Vulgar, in my store, and then the It Cosmetics, I already had a similar one that I enjoy. I thought, well, let's go for this one today. All right, I'm gonna leave the highlighter for last because I'm really excited about the highlighter, but the next item I want to talk about is another Bare Minerals product, and it is the Gen Nude Rose eyeshadow palette. So I know that I've talked to you guys before that one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes in the past was the MAC by Mariah Carey collab. It was a little quad and it had a lot of like gray tones in it, and it was just such a nice eyeshadow palette, but it's really old at this point, so I don't really use it much anymore. But I've been looking for an eyeshadow palette that had similar tones, and that's where this one came in. First off, let's talk about the packaging. I love it. It's kind of like a marble print, but this one had a lot of the cooler tones that I was looking for. So you can see they're so beautiful. These are the kind of tones that I love for my eyes. So what I would probably do is, you know, put these on my lid, put this in my crease, this in the outer corner, and then these two on my lid. Sorry, these would be for my lid to my brow bone. So let me go ahead and, oh my gosh, they swatch really, really well. Let me do a quick swatch for you guys and I'll show you what this palette looks like. Okay, so there is a palette right there swatched. I think I'm really, really going to enjoy this palette. Again, this is the rose one, but I know that they have a couple other shades too, but just when I was in the store and I was kind of looking around, you know, I happened to pick up the foundation and I saw these and this just looked really pretty, and I think it's going to remind me a lot of that. So I'm really excited to try this out. The next item I want to share is a highlighter. You guys know I am a highlighter junkie. Anytime they come out with a new highlighter, I have to pick it up. I have been a little good lately. I haven't purchased as many highlighters as I thought, so I'm kind of proud of myself. And I lied. I actually have two. I forgot about the other one I picked up. So let me talk about this one. This is by Milk Makeup and it is the Flex highlighter, and I picked it up in the shade Lit, which is kind of a champagne color. Right, so like I said, it comes in 4 different shades, and I swatched this in the store and it was so beautiful. Look at this right here. Oh my gosh. Look how this swatches. So incredibly beautiful, you guys. Look at that. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to try this on my face. I already have highlighter on, but I'm gonna have to try a little of this on my face. Let me get my brush. So beautiful, and you get a pretty good pan size too. So I do already have highlighter on my face, but that does go on really nicely. So this highlighter right here was $28 and you can get it for $22. I think it's going to be a really good one. I can't wait to try it out in a tutorial. Alright, and then the next highlighter that I picked up that I can't believe I almost forgot to mention was by Jouer, and this is the Molten Glow. This is the All Over Face and Body Glow. This is beautiful. This one is more of a gold, whereas the other one is more of a champagne. You can see that. So I use this one more when I have a tan, but this is stunning. Again, you can use it on the high points of your cheeks, the inner corner, the tip of your nose, and then you can also use it on your body as a nice glow, especially in the summer months. So I'm probably going to take this with me to the beach, but it is so, so beautiful. So I wanted to make sure I mentioned that. Now that I mentioned these items, I want to go really quickly through some of the items that I recommend of products that I already have that I absolutely love. So the first item I want to talk about is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. Okay, this I got in the Nordstrom anniversary sale and I have been loving it ever since. So basically it's a moisturizer and a primer in one, so it's kind of saving you a little money there. Now this item is pricey. It's $60, which I know is crazy, but in the sale I got 2 for the price of 1. So during the anniversary sale, you can't knock those deals. You have to definitely take advantage of it, but I've been loving it. Like I said, I haven't had to use a primer ever since I purchased it. It doesn't make my face, it doesn't make the makeup slide off my face. It just goes on really nice. So now would be the time to buy it, especially since it is more of a high ticket item. My favorite, one of my favorite foundations is the YSL All Hours foundation, but that is $58. Once again, a big ticket item, but it is one of my favorites. Now I happened to just purchase one not too long ago, so I didn't really need it, and I did kind of want to try out another foundation, but that is one of my favorites. So if you're like me and you have oily skin, but you want kind of that full coverage that's just going to make your skin look silky smooth and beautiful. Try that out. But if you don't want to spend that money now, I recommend going in and getting a sample and just seeing how that wears on your skin. And I know you're going to love it because I do. So that's why now is the time to stock up. The next item I would recommend is by Benefit. It is the Hello Flawless Powder. So a lot of times what I do with my face is I will apply my foundation, apply my concealer, I will bake a little bit, and then once I wipe the bake off, I will dip my brush in the Benefit Hello Flawless and I will just wipe the powder off. It just gives you like a nice veil. Now mind you, that makeup look is going to be rather full coverage, but I really like the Benefit how it goes on. It just goes on really smooth. I don't feel like it settles into my fine lines and wrinkles or anything like that. It's just a really good product, and once again, I do have oily skin, so it works really well with my skin. Now we're going to talk about a couple items that I actually am wearing today, so it will kind of help you visualize what they look like. The first item, and a lot of these are by Charlotte Tilbury. The first item is the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Chic to Cheek blush, and that is in Pillow Talk, of course. So I am wearing this today. Now, these blushes are once again pricey. You know, Charlotte Tilbury items are really high quality, but take advantage of the sale and pick those items up now. This is just a very beautiful pink everyday shade. It has just kind of been my go-to. I've been loving it. It's just nice to have products like that in your collection so you don't have to be like, oh, is this going to match that outfit? Is this going to match this one? The Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, I feel as though it goes with everything. So like I said, that is the blush that I am wearing today. All right, now let's talk about eyeshadow. So once again, it is what I'm wearing today as well, and it is the Charlotte Tilbury Luxury Eyeshadow Palette. So I got this, I want to say the last time they had the sale, and it is a quad. So you get 4 eyeshadows. It is once again a little pricey. Like I said, when you're going to buy Charlotte Tilbury stuff, it is going to be kind of more of a high price tag, but the eyeshadows are so good. They're so blendable, pigmented. It kind of takes the effort out of it, and they have a lot of different shades. I kind of went for more of the neutral eye because that's what I wear every day, and I was on the hunt. I was thinking about getting kind of the one with the gray tones, but again, they didn't have it in stock in my store, so I might still have to pick it up online, but we'll see. But it is just a really good eyeshadow palette if you're looking for one go-to to invest your money in. Can we talk about the Dior Backstage face palette? This is such a great palette I've had for so long now, and let me show you. Okay, this is such a good item. This now comes in 2 different shades, but I purchased this item a long time ago, and as you can see, I love this shade right here, which is Strobe, which is kind of like a gold, but it is the best highlighter. It's what I was wearing on my face before I applied some of this Milk Makeup highlighter. It's just such a good palette, and it's $45, and for Dior, I feel like that's priced really well. You can get 20% off, which is $9 off. That's a really good deal. I almost thought about buying another one, but because I had purchased 2 other highlighters, I thought, Amber, slow your roll. You don't need to buy another one, but this is really good. Again, it's what I have on my face today. It's just a beautiful gold. It kind of melts into your skin. It doesn't look like it's just sitting there, but I'd recommend picking this up. All right, let's talk about lips, what I'm wearing today. The first item is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk. I have had this for so long. It has been my go-to lip. The lip cheat just goes on really nicely, and it does a good job of defining your lips. And in Pillow Talk Pink, it just is such a perfect tone because it matches your lips. And then I would also recommend the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. Once again, I have that on today. I am not usually a huge lipstick fan. I'm more of a gloss person, but I have found myself reaching for this a lot because it's a really good neutral shade. And you know, when you're getting ready in the morning, you know, you don't always want to find, oh, is this going to match this? Is this going to match this? So a lot of times I like going for neutral looks, and the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick is perfect. And the reason I'm bringing up so many Charlotte Tilbury products is because during the sale is when you want to take advantage of those items. Now I want to mention 3 perfumes, and then we will wrap up the video because we are now at the 23 minute mark and I don't want to keep you guys too long. I have 3 perfumes that I would want to mention that now would be the time to invest. I know I had already mentioned the Replica Beach Walk, but I want to talk about 3 perfumes that I already own that I love. The first one is the Tom Ford Soleil Blanc. Oh my gosh, this one smells so good. It's extremely potent, so it is a little strong, but it just puts you at the beach. It's such a nice scent. It is so expensive though. I want to say even the body spray alone is $68. So now would be the time, if you've been thinking about that perfume, to invest. And I want to say that the perfume might be over $100. That's why the Nordstrom anniversary sale was also a good time to shop this, because they had a couple little kits. But if you didn't get a chance to take advantage of the Nordstrom anniversary sale, then I would recommend picking it up from Sephora right now so you can save some money. From the Nordstrom anniversary sale that I would recommend purchasing at Sephora because of the 20% is Gucci Bloom. So this is a rather new scent to me. I've only been wearing it for a few weeks now, but I really, really love it. It's a beautiful floral scent and it's different from the other scents I had. I will be honest though, it's really, really strong. You don't need a lot. The first time I got it, I was like, and I put it all over and oh my gosh, it was strong. I feel like that one lasts a long time, but you don't need a lot. I'm telling you, one spray, that's it. Like, I remember the day that I sprayed just one spray, and then I went to the gym and I was running. The whole time I was running, I could smell it and it smelled really good, but I kept thinking, oh gosh, I hope the person next to me isn't like allergic to perfume or anything, because it's that strong. But it's a good smell. It's a good smell. But that too can be a little pricey, so I would recommend picking that up in the sale. And the third scent I would recommend picking up in the sale is by Jo Malone. Jo Malone has so many good fragrances. I really like the wood, sage, and sea salt. It is a very, very unique, nostalgic spray. It's like you close your eyes, you're walking on the beach, but yet you smell the ocean and you smell the breeze and you smell the sand. It's just a very, like, I love, love, love that scent. So now's the time to pick up those perfumes. They're just going to the store, you know. I know they have like Chanel perfumes, they have Tory Burch perfumes. There's another one by Tory Burch that I love. It's called Just Like Heaven. That's another one. This is the time to buy those items. So anyway, so that's everything, guys. I showed you the items I picked up and some of my recommendations. Now's the time to shop. Again, this goes through August 27th, so you do have about a week to shop. Let me know down below, what are some of the things you're picking up, or what is something that I really need to know about? Is there a product out there that I have not tried that you haven't heard me mention that I need to pick up? There is still time, so I might have to pick up a few more things. So just like usual, everything I mentioned today, all the items I picked up as well as my recommendations, I will link down below in the event you see anything that sparks your fancy. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel and follow me on Instagram. I'd love to have you join me over there. And I've also recently, I am new to the Like to Know It app as well. So if you ever want to shop my outfits, you can follow me there as well. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you again for taking the time to watch, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week.
I was looking like a fool when I met ya, all covered up in the dirt from my past. So insecure by myself.